My name's Doug.
I'm Ashley.
And we live
out in the country.
Today is a little late in the day, so I don't know what we're going to get done. As usual, we're bringing home some free stuff on our car. We got a couple of really cool boxes made out of wood that we don't know what we're going to use them for, but look at them. How could you leave that?
We got those at the same place that we picked up the other pallets.
It's got some good wood on it. I don't know if we're going to use them as is or if we're going to build some nesting boxes in the future or what. We'll see. Right now we're going to go out back and try to start a fire because we have a lot of stuff to burn and it's not raining today. So let's get that started. So I'll tell you straight, you cannot quit your job to homestead. There's this kind of idea floating around YouTube that people quit their jobs, they move from the city, whatever the case may be, so they can live a simpler life in the country just homesteading. And the reality of that is just fantasy. There's no real truth in that. Every homestead it costs money to run. It costs money to establish, to build, to buy feed, to maintain, to pay bills, to pay taxes. There's a lot of costs involved. It's not an income, it's a lifestyle. There's no like magic, easy life and you guys are just working 40 hours a week for no reason. You could just be having the easy life. I don't know why some people think that, but we thought we'd talk about it today because we've had a couple people asking us what we do for money, and you know, some people even accusing us of not working. And the truth is that you have to work. You have to work. You have to earn money, unless you just are wealthy.
Yeah, that would be the only exception.
Yeah. Now, we do work, and we don't want to share for personal reasons what we do, but we work all week long. Every day we work to make money, to pay our bills, to buy food. We're not making money burning wood here.
No.
This is something we're doing for ourselves so that we can have a better home and a better life. You can make money on your homestead. You can sell eggs, but you don't make a lot of money selling eggs because those chickens cost quite a bit to actually keep. You'd have to have a lot of chickens to make it worth your while. You got to buy feed, you got to have housing, you got to just a lot of unexpected expenses that come up. You can sell meat, you can sell vegetables, you can do a lot of things. You can sell firewood, you can make things at home. But if you're making enough money to live on from your homestead, you really haven't left your job, you've traded your job.
For farming.
For farming.
So now you're a farmer.
Being self-employed. And yeah, you can become a farmer, but that's not really the same thing as being a homesteader necessarily. It's just you're making money. That's your profession. You farm for income. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. We'd love to make money off our property someday.
Yeah. I hope we can.
But you still are working. And if most cases you're working more than if you had a job. And we've seen people quit their jobs or, you know, think that you can just buy a homestead and live this simple life, but I don't see if maybe we missed something, but we haven't seen a way to do that.
There's no way you can grow and raise all of your own food. I've never seen anybody do that.
No, you can't be totally self-sufficient. You will need money. Even if you're off-grid, even if you have very low utilities, you still have to pay your taxes and you have to buy some food and you have to buy some clothing.
Everybody pays property tax.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So homesteading isn't a job alternative. You really have to have an income to make it a reality. And we just see it as a lifestyle choice. We want to have land, we want to have animals, we want to grow food. It's just part of what makes us feel good and
just what we find joy in.
Yeah. The work we do, we will continue to do for as long as we can. It's the same job that we've been doing for 10 years now. And I'm going to continue that for as long as I can, even though we don't make a lot of money, but it pays the bills. And homesteading isn't going to replace that. Some people you might see on YouTube and they don't work and they just homestead, but they are making money off YouTube, and that again is a job, and they've replaced their old job for this new job of creating content for you. We aren't there yet. We don't make enough money off YouTube to do much on, but you know, every bit helps. So for example, doing YouTube videos, and we try to do them pretty frequently, we put a lot of effort into them, and last month we made $152, and that was a pretty good month.
Yeah.
And I mean, the month before it we made $80 some.
Yeah.
So it fluctuates. We're not making a fortune off doing these videos, but we still enjoy doing it. And it does help a lot. That little bit helps us. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to make money on a homestead, but that money isn't going to pay for the homestead. It's very hard to just quit your job and have a homestead. Maybe so many years down the line you can do that, but in reality it's just not gonna, it's not a feasible option. So it's almost the opposite. When you start a homestead, when you get property like this, especially if you're gonna have a garden, you're gonna have animals, you're gonna have responsibilities like that, you actually are creating more work for yourself, because not only do you have to earn money at a job of some sort, but then you got to be home working on your homestead, double working, maintaining your land, taking care of your animals, and doing all that stuff. So it's actually like the opposite of simplifying in some ways.
Yeah.
In some ways. The good news is that you can also save money by having a homestead. So even though you're working really hard and it takes a lot of your time, if you have a successful garden, and you have chickens, and you have whatever animals that you can produce food from, whether it be bees or cows or goats or whatever, that can cut down on your grocery bills. And I don't know about you guys, but that's a big part of our money goes to food.
I would say most of our money goes to food.
If you can cut your food costs down, you can save a lot of money. And also just by living simply, you can save a lot of money. And I think with the homesteading lifestyle comes a bit of simplicity, where you just kind of get away from maybe some of the more materialistic things of the world, and you're more back to the land, you know, back to the
nature
basics.
And earth.
So you save money by homesteading, and since you save money, you can live a little easier and you can work a little less. But I think that about wraps up that whole idea. Yeah, you really can't just quit your job and homestead, but while you're going to be working more, it can make your life a little better.
Yeah.
So the only advice that I could give if you're looking to quit your job or you're looking for a simpler life is just to minimize the way you live. Minimalism helps us greatly when you aren't spending money on the unnecessary things, and you really just slim down to the basics, the necessities. Focus on the life experiences rather than the possessions.
Yeah.
We have bought a lot of stuff since moving here, but it's tools to help us accomplish these goals.
It's useful stuff.
It's part of life. You're gonna have to spend some money somewhere.
Yeah.
But you know, some of there's a lot of things that people spend money on that aren't always necessary. And if you can minimize and simplify your life, you'll save money. And if you can maybe grow some of your own food and just become a little more self-sufficient in the ways that you can, you might be able to save some money. And try looking for some, you know, alternative. Don't always look for a big income. Look for multiple small incomes. Sometimes that helps, because little bits can help you out. And work toward becoming debt-free. That's the biggest thing, I think, that holds a lot of people back in this country, is being under debt, and that keeps you under your jobs. We are not debt-free, and we're working toward it. It's our major goal in life, is to become truly debt-free. I don't think I know anybody that's debt-free, but some people claim they are.
They're not.
But we're working toward it, and someday we'll get there. Now don't worry, we didn't forget the triggered squad. we have packages. So we got a couple of cool surprises in our mailbox today. Feel free to hit the thumbs down button down below.
Yeah, just do it right now.
The first thing is really cool. Somebody got this for Maverick. It came with his name on it. It's a highlights magazine.
Came with two things.
Two hidden pictures and the magazine. I guess it's the starter. They'll probably send more. It's probably a subscription.
It's like for the younger kids. It's not like highlights, but it's...
Well, Maverick's a little young still,
yeah.
But Belle was looking at it, and we'll save it for him. We'll save him.
Yeah.
So cool. Thank you very much. That's cool. And a box that we don't know what it is.
It says, "Attention, Ashley." So apparently it's for me.
Put it up here so we can see you opening it.
It's in like a tin. Oh yeah, hand cream. Thank you so much.
That's some fancy hand cream.
Yeah. Let's open it.
Guys, have you seen my hands? I look like an old man. I'm the one that needs the cream.
The note says, "Ashley gets a present. With all the hard work you're doing, take care of your hands."
Ashley has been working hard.
Hold that. So in here, there's 3 of them. This one's cinnamon orange, this one is pear, and this one is amber cashmere. Ooh, these are made in France, it says. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's an awesome gift. I will definitely be using that every day.
I might sneak a little when she's not looking. Thank you again. We always love the presents. You guys send some really awesome surprises.
Yeah.
And you guys depleted our wish list. So now you guys started like sending just your own gifts.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty cool, like
Yeah.
seeing what you guys send us.
Like we never have any idea what you guys are sending, and it's so cool.
Yeah, and you guys make some really good gifts, you know, so thank you. I just ran to the house. So it's getting super cold out, and we're gonna just work on this fire for a little bit longer and get inside.
That's pretty much all we're doing today out here.
Just burning. It's okay. But I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. And that's all we have for now. So until next time, take care.
Bye.
Let's make this the last load.
Okay.